It was Christmas Eve in a small village in Nigeria called Igbukwu. Everyone was excited. The air was filled with anticipation and joy as the villagers prepared for the big day. The streets were adorned with colorful decorations, and the sound of laughter echoed through the village. Kids, dressed in their best clothes, ran around playing. They played traditional games and sang Christmas carols, their voices blending harmoniously with the festive atmosphere. The joy on their faces was infectious, spreading happiness to everyone around. The yummy smell of fried plantains and jollof rice came from every house. Families were busy in their kitchens, preparing delicious meals to share with their loved ones. The aroma of spices and cooking filled the air, making everyone's mouth water in anticipation. Mama Ada, a very kind woman, sat in her home. She was known throughout the village for her generosity and warm heart. Her home was modest, but it was filled with love and the spirit of Christmas. She had a warm smile on her face, her eyes sparkled with the joy of the season, and her heart was full of gratitude. She loved seeing the happiness that Christmas brought to her village. Christmas was very special to Mama Ada. It was a time for family, for giving, and for reflecting on the blessings of the past year. She cherished the moments spent with her loved ones and the traditions that made the holiday so meaningful. It was a time for being happy and sharing with others. The village came together as one big family, sharing food, gifts, and laughter. The sense of community was strong, and everyone felt a deep connection to one another. She didn't have a lot of money, but she had lots of love in her heart. Her love was her greatest gift, and she gave it freely to everyone she met. Her kindness and generosity were a beacon of light in the village. As she wrapped a small present, she thought about what Christmas really means. It wasn't about the material gifts, but about the love and joy that filled the hearts of everyone in the village. She smiled, knowing that she was part of something truly special. Little Emeka, Mama Ada's grandson, sat next to her. He was so excited. "Mama," he asked, his eyes wide with curiosity and wonder, "why do we celebrate Christmas?" Mama Ada smiled warmly, her eyes twinkling with the joy of the season. "We celebrate the birth of Jesus Christ, our Savior," she said, her voice filled with reverence and love. She pointed to the Bible on the table, its pages worn from years of reading and reflection. It says in the Bible, "Today in the town of David a Savior has been born to you. He is the Messiah, the Lord." Emeka listened carefully, absorbing every word. "But Mama, why is Jesus' birth so important?" he asked, his young mind eager to understand. Mama Ada patted his head gently. "Because, my dear Emeka, Jesus came to show us how to love, to be kind, and to forgive. His life is a lesson for all of us, a guide to living with compassion and grace." Emeka hugged his grandmother tightly, feeling the warmth of her love and the true meaning of Christmas in his heart. Together, they celebrated not just the holiday, but the love and lessons that Christmas brings to their lives. "The best gifts," she said, "aren't wrapped in paper but come from our hearts." She looked at Emeka, her eyes shining. "Tonight we'll visit old Mama Neka. She lives alone and might be lonely." Emeka's face lit up. He loved visiting Mama Neka, who always told great stories. They went to Mama Neka's house with a basket of fruit and akara. Mama Neka's face lit up when she saw them. As they talked and laughed, the little room felt warm and happy. Later, as Emeka lay in bed, his heart felt full. The day had been filled with joy, laughter, and the warmth of family. He thought about the stories his grandmother had told him about the true meaning of Christmas. It wasn't just about the presents or the delicious food they had shared, but something much deeper. He understood. Christmas wasn't about the presents or the food, but about Jesus' love and giving to others. His grandmother's words echoed in his mind, reminding him that the spirit of Christmas was about kindness, generosity, and love. It was about the joy of giving and the happiness that comes from helping others. He snuggled under his blanket, remembering something from the Bible. "Truly I tell you, whatever you did for one of the least of these brothers and sisters of mine, you did for me." These words resonated with him, filling his heart with a sense of purpose. He realized that every small act of kindness mattered, and that he could make a difference in someone's life. This Christmas, let's remember the true gift, God's love, shown to us when Jesus was born. The nativity scene reminded him of the humble beginnings of Jesus and the immense love that came with his birth. It was a love that transcended time and space, reaching out to everyone everywhere. Let's be kind, share with those who need help, and show God's love in everything we do. Emeka promised himself that he would carry the spirit of Christmas in his heart all year round, spreading love and kindness wherever he went. This was the true essence of Christmas, a celebration of love, generosity, and the joy of giving.